Thank you for staying with Benchmark. The LMD State 20 tells a tale of hope that is tempered by caution as the nation's largest SOEs navigate a financial year littered with ups and downs. Financial year 2009-10 can best be described as one of many signals and mixed fortunes for the state's public enterprises. On the one hand, the celebratory mood over the war victory had the nation in thrall, infusing businesses and the economy with a dose of optimism that hadn't been seen in a generation. On the other hand, the ripple effects of the worldwide financial meltdown of 2008-9 continued to percolate, prompting caution among investors, policymakers and the wider biz community. Caught between jubilation and the need for restraint, the nation's largest SOEs experienced assorted annual outcomes in their financials, a fact that is amply borne out in the 2009-10 edition of the LMD State 20. Making its mark at the summit of the LMD State 20, People's Bank unseats the national carrier from the top spot it held in the previous year. And as the bank's chairman, W. Karunajiva, details in his annual report statement, profit before tax grew by a healthy 412 million rupees, a 7% increase over 2008's 5.7 billion. People's Bank's asset portfolio surpassed the 500 billion rupee milestone for the first time, up by a fifth from last year's 416 billion rupees. Year 2009 was special for BOC as it marked 70 years of being in business. Chairman Dr. Gamini Wickramasinghe assures that the bank, which climbed one step up the ladder to take second place in the 2009-10 LMD State 20, is envisaging the future course of value creation as Sri Lanka is poised to attain a new economic growth trajectory in the post-war era. The bank's income for 2009, 66 billion rupees, represents an increase of 6% over the preceding year. Deposits rose to almost 410 billion rupees by end 2009, which is some 30% higher than the previous year's 316 billion rupees. In third place, with a 15% dip in turnover, Sri Lankan Airlines ends up 2 rungs below the top spot it clung to in the last 2 editions of the nation's unique SOE rankings. Chairman Nishantha Wickramasinghe confirms that the carrier has withstood the most unrelenting period of adversity during its 30-year history. Passenger revenue dropped by 10 billion rupees, a 17% fall in comparison with the previous financial year, due to scaled-down operations and the removal of the fuel surcharge, which it now says inflated revenue in 2008-9. The third of the top-ranking state banking trio, National Savings Bank, firmly holds on to the 4th place in the LMD State 20, withstanding the winds of volatility that shook other financial institutions in the past year, according to Acting Chairman S.R. Artigala. The bank ended the year with a post-tax profit of nearly 4.5 billion rupees, and that's nearly 3 times as high as its 2008-9 bottom line result. Sri Lanka Ports Authority's entry into the LMD State 20 in 2009-10 is remarkable, coming as it is on a high rung in 5th place. Chairman Dr. Priyath Wickrama observes that like all other international ports, SLPA faced the challenges because of the slow economic recovery. Despite the overcast climate, SLPA recorded an after-tax profit of 2.2 billion rupees, and that, it is noteworthy, comes on the heels of its massive 10+ billion loss in 2008. We hope you enjoyed our show. Thank you for your company, and we hope to see you again next week at the same time.